Get Mid-America Dirt, and I've got Ted Holt Jr. UFO.
UFO.
That's you.
That's me.
All right, now tell me about the UFO stuff.
So years ago, I was a kid, little kid, at Thunderbird Speedway. Wayne Brooks used to come to Thunderbird Speedway when he first started racing. UFO, I thought it was the coolest thing in the world. I said, I'm going to be UFO one of these days, and I've been it all my life. I've raced now for 40 years.
Oh, that's awesome.
And so I've been UFO ever since, I could ever remember.
I got you. I've seen UFO on a bunch of cars over here in this area.
A bunch of cars. We've built a lot of motors for guys in this area. We've been really blessed and fortunate. Dalton Ragsdale, Kyle Ledford, Johnny Bone Jr. We just have built a ton of them. So,
I got you. How long have you been building motors?
I've been building motors since I was about 16, but we actually just about 5 years ago decided to make a business out of it. And I run an auto auction, and I was going to retire from that and said, well, I'll just start that and kind of do that when I retire. Next thing you know, I'm doing 65 motors a year, and I haven't retired. And so I'm still doing both. And so I just finally decided, hey, you know what? I'm going to put the motor deal on hold, go back to racing. When I'm done auto auction wise, then I'll go back and build motors when I get older.
Okay.
So, but I'm getting up on 60, so at some point I'm going to have to slow down.
I gotcha. So let me ask you this question. You said 65 motors a year. How long did it take you to put out a motor?
I've got about 8 to 10 hours in a motor. I can do them pretty quick. And I was really smart enough, you got guys like Mullins and ECE and Yeoman. They just all are really good motor builders, and they build a lot of everything. I kind of specialized in the B-mod and the factory stock.
Okay.
So you just kind of, once you figure your camshafts and everything out, it's kind of like building widgets. You know what you're doing, and you can shorten your time up a lot.
Okay. All right. Well, good deal. Well, okay. So how long has it been since you've been out here racing?
So I've ran 52 laps in the last 5 years is what I've ran total. So I really stopped racing in 2020.
Okay.
2 years ago, I ran Matt Collins' car here and had the Spooker one, had a yellow flag. Mike Wiseman got by me on last lap and I run second. Last year I run a stock car and was just terrible. It was just, just wasn't any good last year. And so this year I just kind of wanted back in the car, and I called J2 and I said, hey, can you have me a car built by the Spooker? And Morrow said, I can have it built in 20 days.
Okay.
I took my motor and transmission. When I picked it up, it was wrapped and ready to go to the race.
Wow. That's a good looking ride.
It's as quality race cars I've ever seen in my life.
That is a good looking car. It really is. And a J2 chassis. That's Missouri, right?
That's J2 in Missouri.
Yeah.
Out of Nevada.
Yeah. That's pretty cool. You got any sponsors you want to thank while I got you on here?
I'll tell you, Direct Traffic Control. They're out of Ryan Murphy. That his dad, Tim Murphy, owns that. And if you see all the turnpike stuff in Oklahoma, all the safety stuff, that's what they do.
Okay.